what a Friday show it was. We had sperm, shit, and dick measuring. The perfect trio. And I'm not even joking. That's literally what tonight's show was. And a little bit of, hey, what you doing this weekend? So enjoy.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's Late Drive
on Nova.
Yes, how good is this? We have made it to Friday night. And Belle, we got some good news.
Oh, yeah. The new anti-aging cure is here. The secret? Salmon sperm.
Salmon sperm?
Just today, Kim Kardashian, she revealed she's the latest to have it done.
I got salmon sperm facial with salmon sperm injected into my face.
What? So to get all the facts, we are joined by nurse Rachel. She's performed a heap of these in Australia already. Rachel, thanks for joining us. Now, do these actually contain salmon sperm?
So it's not actually salmon sperm, it's salmon testicle DNA.
Wow.
Hang on. So it's even worse. It's salmon nuts.
Yes, it's salmon nuts.
So how do you get that?
So basically, it's a South Korean product, so we do know that the Koreans are on top of everything when it comes to beauty.
Mm-hmm.
What they actually do is they have this specific strain of wild salmon that's Korean, and they actually, in a lab, they use it for supplements, skincare, lots of different things, but they actually purify the DNA from the salmon testicles down to the point where it's just DNA, and it's actually 97% compatible with human DNA.
Oh, wow.
So if you look at someone, they are basically almost 100% salmon nuts.
Pretty much, except no fishy protein. So if anybody's allergic to fish, they can still have it done.
I guess also in another weird way, if you look at it from the DNA percentage point of view, it's almost like you're getting 97% human nuts as well, right? Because
True. It's
exactly.
You're basically getting teabagged if you get one of these things. Yeah. So, Rach, I mean, because we saw, it's the headline, Kimmy K had the salmon sperm facial, and you're like, this is ridiculous. This is not a thing. And we looked into it, but it's like, you're doing these. Like, how many people come in and get these things?
We have a few a week, and Jennifer Aniston actually did do it first.
Oh, right.
Oh.
And she looks good, so there you go.
She looks great.
How much do you charge for one?
So there's actually 3 kinds of Reduran, which is what the product actually is called. So there's Reduran Eye, there's Reduran Scar, and there's Reduran Classic. So the Classic is what it sounds like Kimmy K had done, where she had the full face.
Mm-hmm.
The Eye is particularly for under the eye, and Scar is actually for things like pitted acne scarring or surgical scars, trauma scars. So for your Reduran Eye and Scar, you're looking at around $550 per treatment.
Mm-hmm.
And your Classic, which is the full face, you're looking at about $850 per treatment.
A little behind the scenes here. I need to paint a picture because
that was really nice, Belle.
As you were talking, Liam, who has got acne scars, Belle pointed at him with raised eyebrows and went, like maybe you could get one.
I want a bit of tea bag.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You could be salmon teabag
You could.
on your face.
And then you could get Reduran Eye for those sacks under your eyes.
Yeah. Tea bag to the eyes.
Okay.
I like how you're getting on board, Rach. Like you're not taking it too seriously.
I like you, Rachel. Look, if you want to get one of these for yourself, you can. Make sure you check out the Aesthetics and Wellness Collective in Canberra.
Also, just one thing. Is your full name really Rachel Jabs?
It absolutely is.
So that's not lost on you, that that's a little bit funny that you work in
No,
Botox
it's
and skincare and your name is
I'm
Rachel
actually getting
Jabs.
married next year, and I'm not changing my last name.
Oh, yeah.
Out of curiosity, can I ask what's their last name?
So he's a Leyburn, so not very interesting.
No, I won't prefer Jabs.
Oh,
Wild
yeah.
if it was salmon nuts.
Yeah, that would have been even better.
Just talking about salmon sperm facials with nurse Rachel Jabs.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. She's a nurse and her last name is Jabs.
Are you like a Barry Pipes who's a plumber? Or a Barry Pies who's a baker?
13 24 10 is your name, your job.
My old dentist actually growing up, last name Monteith.
That's good.
It's really
It is that's satisfying. Lauren in Sydney, this is your brother.
My brother-in-law.
Oh, right, okay. Yep. What is it?
Yeah, my brother-in-law is an ICU doctor, and his work title is Dr. Body.
Whoa!
There you go. And that's, that is predominantly what he deals with, of course. Paul in Melbourne, your best mate. His name's his job.
Yeah, his first name is Parker, and for 10 years of his life, he was the man who fixed all the parking meters in the Melbourne CBD area.
That's unreal. That's so good. Sarah, this is you. Your name is your job.
Yes, I work in law, and my name is Sarah Judge.
Sarah Judge. And is that something that you intend on doing at some point?
Oh, I mean, I would love to one day, but it's also kind of a joke.
Yeah, you could be Judge Dutch.
They say dress for the job that you want, but you've taken that one step further.
Yeah, Natalie in Melbourne. This is one of your colleagues. What's their name?
Hi there. I work at a school, secondary school, and we've got the foods teacher who goes by the surname Potts, as in Pots and Pans.
Yep.
And then we've got the PE teacher, same school, who goes by the name of McCoach.
Wow.
Mr. McCoach, the PE coach. John, a colleague of yours as well. What is it?
Yes, so I used to work for the police, and my boss was a sergeant, and her name was Sergeant Makepeace.
That's like something from like bad writing in a book or something like that. Like if like a 10-year-old was writing something, and then Sergeant Makepeace went and made it all better.
Oh, that's great.
Kate, what about you?
I had an obstetrician whose first name was Preg.
Preg.
First name was Preg as
Wow.
well. Wow. Lina in Sydney, this is you. What's your name? What's your job?
My name is Dr. Lena Chu from Hurstville in Sydney. My middle name is also Fang, but she told me not to mention that.
Hang on. And what do you do for work?
I'm a dentist.
That's
I forgot to
great.
say that.
You forgot to say that. 'Cause that was the bit we were all waiting
That
for.
was kind of key. It was almost like that thing you had everyone at the dinner table like, looking at you like, here we go, this is the big story. This is you're our last call as well, no pressure.
But it's Lena Fang Chu.
Fang Chu, that's it.
Great.
Yeah,
That's
because,
like-
because you could have left Fang in. I know they told you not to say that, but Fang, dentist, like tooth,
That's great.
shoe, it's kind of like a double whammy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I don't
went
know
against
I don't know
her.
what our stupid producers were thinking on that one.
Lena, do you almost feel like our producing team gave you a bum steer? Is it their fault?
Maybe she wanted to keep it short and sweet.
Maybe,
You know?
Oh,
yeah.
and you said
we can
she,
get
so that
more cavities.
that means it was Tina, not Andy. So now you really, we found the culprit, and there's going to be severe repercussions.
She will be punished, Lena. Don't you worry about that.
So there's this new app called Size Him. It's a real thing. You can download it. You take a photo of your hand, and it tells you how big your penis is.
Now, yes, we have downloaded this app. Liam and I have taken photos of our hands, and we are about to find out who's got the bigger hog.
I mean, Belle, just being in the room, if you were to say one or the other, who do you think's more well endowed?
I would say Ben would have more girth, but Liam would be longer.
That's the grossest possible answer you could have. I just wish you said someone's name. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like guys look like they're dicks.
So,
They do.
okay.
100%.
I don't know who's better off in that situation, but here's the thing.
Ben.
Okay, that's enough from you. You pipe down. But basically, we've taken a photo of our hands. We've both got an envelope here with our results inside. Now, we haven't seen this yet, so we're going to be finding out the same time as Australia.
Well, old noodle man Liam, did you want to go first?
Yeah, righto. So here are my results. Tear the envelope. So we'll find out what my penis size is. It's not great.
What do you got?
Pencil.
Pencil.
I knew it.
Well,
Pencil.
Long and
pencil's not
lanky.
good. Based on your hand scan, we can reveal your penis type is pencil. Your penis has the same shape from girth to tip. Make the most of your penis by trying out as many positions as possible. Okay. Because of your
Work harder. That's what
penis
it's
shape,
saying.
you might benefit from using toys. Okay. Interesting. Pencil. You don't want that.
You don't want
That's,
pencil.
I was hoping for sort of cucumber or aubergine or something like that. Pencil, not great.
Well, I feel very confident.
Yeah.
I got my results here as well. I'm going to open these up and we'll see what I got. Whoa! I got big shaft.
What?
Based on your hand scan, we can reveal that your penis type is big shaft.
Has Okay, have these been fudged? How have I got pencil and he's got big sharp?
Your penis is ready and armed for action. Similar to the cucumber, your penis has a large body,
Well,
but it
hang on.
ends with a point. Like a rocket.
They're just saying that Ben's got a walloper and I've got a pindick.
Mate, that's what the app says. That's what the app says. I'm not going to argue with it.
And I have seen big novelty pencils at stores before. That's all I'm saying. You know, sometimes you go to like joke shops and they have like really big pencils that are like a metre long. I think that's what mine meant. I think that's what it meant.
When did you put your foot in it? President Biden did absolutely that today. He is worldwide news. He was doing a press conference, and after he was finished talking, he had to hand it over to the Ukraine's President Zelensky, and he said this.
And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
He just continues to say the wrong thing.
And it's not only like the wrong thing, he's put his foot in it because it's literally the guy he's at war with. Like Zelensky and Putin do not get along. Their countries are literally at war. Like it's like the last person he wants to be confused for, right?
But that was his excuse. Like, he tried to dig up so hard. Like, he's like, I mean, well, that's who you've got to defeat. That's what I'm thinking about.
That's why it's on my mind. He's the bad one. Yeah.
I think.
Huh? Yeah, but he didn't call Kamala Harris. He said, Vice President Trump. And it was like, mate, you're just like, it's a lot of names just in a blender at this point. But yeah, obviously a little bit awkward. But it happens. Sometimes people put their foot in it. 13 24 10 if you have. Jacinta in Sydney, what happened to you?
Hey guys, so just to preface, I am a pretty big immature fan of your mum jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I was at work one day and one of the colleagues who had taken some time off and had come back, and we were all standing in the kitchen and someone made a joke and I was just like, oh, what about your mum? And I didn't realise that the colleague that had come back, she'd come back because her mum had passed away.
Oh.
And I dropped a fully inappropriate your mum joke.
You just dropped a your mum at her.
Yeah.
It's like that's bad. That's about as bad as the old, when's the baby due? No, I'm just a bit fat.
That'll get you a visit to HR for sure. Well, 13 24 10 is our number. When did you put your foot in it? Hayden in Melbourne, when did you put your foot in it?
So the family and I went on a Disney cruise to New Zealand, and my daughter made friends with a little girl.
Mm.
So sitting down having dinner with her little girl and her mum, and I noticed on the phone screen cover was her and her son, the daughter and the son. So I asked, oh, where's your son? Apparently the son had passed away a year ago, and Make-A-Wish paid for the whole cruise for the daughter to go on. Yeah, it was an awkward dinner.
Yeah, but you weren't to know, Hayden.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
okay.
but no one's angry at Hayden, but still, it's just a massive elephant in the room.
You'd still be sitting there, Hayden. You'd be sweating. You'd be like, why'd I say
Well,
that?
you know what, Hayden? You're going to be sweating now
no more
because we have given you a heated jacket.
It's fantastic.
Whoa! Who's that in the background?
That's my daughter.
Yeah, right. Do they want a heated jacket?
Do you want the jacket?
Yes.
All right, well, it's all yours. Milwaukee's battery heated wear is keeping Aussies warm this winter.
Pete in Melbourne, you put your foot in it?
Hey guys, yes I did. So I was at a beer festival with a few mates a while back and, as you do, just trying out a couple of beers. Anyway, took a sip and I turned to my mates and said, oh, God, this one's terrible, don't try that. And the guy behind the bar said, I brewed that.
Yeah. Yeah, and normally at beer festivals, it is definitely the people brewing and serving. So, I mean, you probably should have clicked onto that one, Pete. Bianca, what about you? You put your foot in it?
I sure did. I hope you can hear me.
Huh?
No, we can't.
No, I'm
we
kidding.
can't.
I can hear you.
Okay. I ran into an old friend and we kind of had a little falling out. I can't remember what it was about.
Yeah.
But I asked her, I said, oh, when are you due to have a baby?
Mm.
And she goes, I had it 2 weeks ago. So there goes the falling out again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bianca, you there? Sorry. Is she there? The line went quiet.
Becky, you there?
Yeah,
Sorry, we
I'm here.
didn't hear that. No, I'm joking. We did get. No, it was a good.
We got it. It was a
Thank
good
you.
story.
It was a good story.
Well told.
Cause Friday night's the night we like. What you doing this weekend? Weekend.
Let's head to the best in the West. Ryan in Perth. What's on this weekend?
So tonight we've got dinner at the in-laws, so free food. That's good. And then Saturday, got to umpire a game of footy. And then on Sunday, got another game of footy. And then on the Sunday afternoon, going to the Eagles game. Hopefully the Eagles win.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, mate.
It's supposed to be a pacey sort of segment, but we'll move on.
What you doing this weekend? Weekend.
Natasha in Brizzy. What's happening this weekend?
I'm going to a play centre tonight and I'm going to be surrounded by screaming children.
Ew, why?
My kids' request.
Sounds like hell. Lee, what's on this weekend?
Hey, what's on? A big glass of wine coming my way this evening. Treat yourself at home kind of weekend, I think.
Well, glug. Sophie in Sydney, what's happening this weekend?
Planning to go clubbing with my friends.
Oh, nice. You going clubbing?
Yeah, Duck Goose.
Duck Goose. Too
Yeah,
cool for
hopefully
us. Not heard of it.
Hopefully it's still open. If it's not, then we'll just have to find somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, check on Google Maps. That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
What you doing this weekend? Weekend.
Hannah in Melbourne, last one here. Wrap this up for us. What's happening this weekend?
I'm going to see Teddy Swims. I'm so excited.
Oh.
At Nova's Red Room?
No, at the Margaret Arena.
Oh, you're going to the big one.
I'm going to the
But you wish you could go to that exclusive one, eh? No, sorry, Hannah.
at least you've got tickets.
Yeah, no, I was saying that hoping, I was looking around, sort of hoping we had some leftovers, but we actually don't. So I'm so sorry.
But you've already got tickets, though.
That's
so
it.
it's
You're
fine.
going to see him. You're going to see him. So you enjoy. You have the best time.
I will. Thank you.
Bye.
What you doing this weekend? Weekend.
Where'd you crap your dacks? That's what we're doing tonight, Ben and Belle. Do you remember around this time yesterday, we had a call from Anonymous in Sydney who told us this story.
I was looking for a rental property and I went to an inspection. And just before I get in the house, I felt a bit guppy. And I was like, oh, okay, I need to do a little toot.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that was more than a toot. The real estate agent called my name and brought me into the home, and I had to do the full house inspection. Safe to say, I definitely did not get that house.
And look, it happens. It's a part of life.
Does it?
Belle, there's only two types of people in this world. People that crap their dacks every occasionally and liars.
I've never done it, ever.
Well, you're the liar then. I see.
No, I don't know how
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, but I don't know how you could not know that that's what's about to happen.
Well, let's get some stories to see if it really happens or not. 13, 24, 10. Where'd you crap your dacks? Jai in Perth.
Yeah, g'day, guys.
Go for it, mate.
Back a few years ago when I was a bit of a younger rascal, me and my best mate went on a Kentucky through Vietnam. And we're on the last day of the trip, and we were flying out the next day, and we've got back to the hotel after, a bit of a night of playing up, bloody blind little welder's dog. And we've gone up to my room, and the elevator was out, so I've had to walk up like 6 flights of stairs to get up, and I'm about a couple of flights up carrying all my luggage, and I think, oh no, this is bad. This is coming soon.
Yeah.
I get to my room, tap my card, and it doesn't work.
No.
So I've had to go down another 6 flights of stairs, go back, check into the reception, get a new key, go back up, and I've hit the door, I've opened the door, hit the bathroom door, and I've lost the battle.
Oh, you were so close to the finish line.
You just
I was so close.
Obviously, in your head, you thought, we're safe, we're away. No, not that safe. Duncan in Adelaide, where'd you crap your dacks?
So we had a night at the pub with some mates and our kids and that. So it was, a nice, respectable night, and we decided to get the halloumi cheese sticks as an appetizer.
They're good, yeah.
Yeah, it was all good, and then me and my mate both got back. We got back to the house, and we're not feeling too good. Righto, we'll go to bed, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, I need that. Feeling a bit gassy, decided to test the waters, and that was a bad mistake.
No good.
In bed?
So,
Like you were still in bed?
Yeah, I was still in bed in my mate's house. So then I've had to sort of do a sneaky, oh no, what do I do? Balled those pair of boxes up and gone down and thrown them away. And none the wiser, but the worst thing is it happened the next time we went and visited those friends, the exact same thing happened.
Maybe they're the problem.
It happened again? That's horrible. Troy from New Zealand.
Wow.
All right, international. Where'd you crap your dacks?
I crapped my dacks at the circus. Me and my sister were taking my niece to her first circus, and walking into the tent, I did feel a little bit like, oh, I could go now, but you know, the circus was about to start. I'll hold it to intermission; it'll be fine. And as soon as the ringmaster came out, I was turtlenecking. I was really almost there, and as like just battling for maybe half an hour, intermission comes up, and I am kind of squat running to the bathroom. The one time in my life, the men's line has been just the biggest line you've ever seen, and I'm waiting. It's not getting shorter. The women's line has no one there, so I make a beeline for the women's toilet, and as I get in the door, I crap my dack, get into the cubicle, I abandon my underwear, and go back to watch the second half.
Oh, there you go. Oh, well, just, no reason to miss out on the show, I suppose, if you could dispose of the evidence.
Wow,
Well,
Troy.
look, you lost your underwear, but you did gain a jacket. And not just any jacket. You've got yourself a Milwaukee Tool Heated Gear jacket, Troy.
Oh, my goodness. Amazing.
Yep.
Does that ship to New Zealand?
Yeah, we'll ship it to New Zealand for you. Milwaukee's battery-heated wear is keeping Aussies and New Zealanders warm this winter. Troy, thank you very much.
Lynn in Sydney, this was your son.
It was, yes. So his mate kept on pinching everyone's chocolate. So they decided to play a prank on him, and not my son, no, my son's mate. And they opened the chocolate up and replaced it with a laxative.
Classic.
And then closed it back up. Anyway, they're waiting for something to happen and nothing was happening. They ended up at McDonald's and he was standing in line and all of a sudden it just hit him. And in the line at McDonald's, he shat everywhere and raced to the bathroom and there was a trail all the way
Oh,
through.
no.
That's so awful.
Your son's friend wasn't Scott Morrison, was it?
Yeah, Engadine Macca's. And then, yeah, some poor 14-year-old would have had to mop that up. Get off the fry, Kim. You're on mob duty.
You've been promoted. Emily in the Gold Coast, good evening. Where'd you crap your dacks?
Pretty much everywhere from my kids' primary school to the supermarket.
Why are you crapping your dacks everywhere?
So, it was a bit of a medical mystery, but my body wouldn't retain potassium.
Right.
For a certain amount of time. We don't know why, but it was just evacuating through the back way.
So you would have a banana, for example, something high in potassium, and it would just blow out in your knees.
Yeah, like within 10 minutes.
Whoa, that's quick.
Are you okay now, Emily?
Yeah. So I've got an undiagnosed bowel condition. But yeah, it could come back on at any time. Just happy that it happened to stop.
So do you act cautiously? Like, do you just not eat bananas in case, or do you still live dangerously?
Well, it's not good to not have any potassium. So, yeah, I do kind of live normally. I guess I just try and eat a bit more healthier.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Jess in Sydney, thank you for calling through. Where did you crap your dacks?
I did it in my boyfriend's car on the way home. He picked me up from uni and, yeah, it just happened in the car. And then the worst thing was we were only like a year into the relationship and then I just told him I let out a fart and that's what the horrible smell was.
He's like,
just a fart.
He's like putting the windows down. Like, Christ, Jess. I mean, that is lingering. It is. We've got half an hour before we're home.
Did you ever fess up and tell him that it was a bit more than a toot?
No.
Are you guys still together?
No, we ended our 8-year relationship a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, I reckon he knew that you sharded and you were never honest about it.
Our next guest is an up-and-coming American singer-songwriter from Cincinnati, Ohio, who is doing Nova's Red Room next week. It's Michael Marcagi.
It's laying in dead grass, stare at the stars, run away, live out of cars and bars, let's just leave here.
Michael, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fantastic. Excited to be here.
Mate, it's so good to have you on. We saw you checked out some Lord of the Rings sites the other day in New Zealand.
Yeah, my drummer is a big Lord of the Rings guy, so he took me along. I mean, I've seen the movies. I'm not going to pretend that I have read the books and everything, but I still had a great time. It was amazing. Countryside was beautiful. It was just a great day. So I've been having an awesome time down here so far.
We also saw you had a big flight. Was it 15 hours? And you were asking on the gram for people's entertainment tips. I was keen to ask you, have you ever raw dogged?
No, I have not. I mean, no, not even like a 30-minute flight. I've never tried it, and I was not about to try it on a 15-hour flight.
Yeah, I mean, for people who aren't familiar, raw dogging a flight is just no entertainment. You can't read a book, you can't look at your phone, you can't watch the in-flight entertainment. Doing it for 15 hours would be quite impressive.
I don't think it's even. Is there even a longer flight?
I don't even raw dog like a poo. I need to be on my phone when I'm in the toilet. Do you know what I mean? And that doesn't take that long, really. That's how much constant entertainment I need. I'm sorry, Michael. We've only just met.
We have only just met, but we do know, Michael, that you love your golf. Of course, you're an American, so I'm dying to know, who do you think would win in that iconic golf match between Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
Sadly, I think Trump would probably win, but I mean, that wouldn't be great for his ego. I would hope he would get beat.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a good match. It wouldn't be fun for anyone to watch.
No. It wouldn't be a good match, but you would still watch it. If that was a pay-per-view event, sign me up, dude. I'm not missing a second of that. That's for sure.
I would watch the train wreck for sure.
We're joined at the moment by Michael Marcagi on Nova. What's been the biggest sort of pinch yourself moment so far? You talked about this year. It's been crazy. A lot of doors have opened up.
I think a couple weeks ago, we played a late night show here in the States called Late Night with Seth Meyers, and being on national TV for a night. I got a lot of texts from my friends.
That's so cool. I mean, getting a late show, that's huge. I mean, that's such a big show that even in Australia we know about that. We used to have this thing called Rove, but he hasn't done, so we don't really have late night TV. You can't even do that here.
Yeah. Well, Rove also did Rove LA, but no one watched it.
Did you hear about Rove LA, Michael?
No.
No one did.
No.
That was the problem with Rove LA, I think. But no, it was the original. The original Rove was very good. You'll have to look into it.
You know what we do have? We have our Red Room. And so you're doing the Red Room next Tuesday. And if you didn't know, who else has done the Red Room before? Justin Bieber, Coldplay, Ed Sheeran, Billie Eilish. We've even had Taylor Swift. So you will be on that lineup all the same. Thank you so much for joining us, Michael. We can't wait.
I can't wait either. Are you sure I'm supposed to be there those days?
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.